Yay. Man, that was a cold ride. It's a lot colder than I thought. But then again, when you're moving, I was doing about 25 there and back. That electric bike will get it. It gets cold, I'll tell you that, even with my gloves on. Uh, well, I did get my vape, so I'm good. Tired though. This when it gets cold like this, it just makes me want to sleep like a bear. I wonder how many other Avians out there are like that. When it gets cold out, all you want to do is curl up, get under the covers, and just sleep. Well, I just figured I'd come on and make another little video, well, live broadcast. But it is a beautiful day out. It really is, but it's cold. I mean, it's cold. And I'm still trying to figure out how to do these, oh, excuse me, sound settings and stuff on this sound card. It's a K Song, sorry, live sound card. I did figure out how to use the music thingy switch on it. You can connect it to your phone and do sounds and stuff. It's pretty neat. But I haven't figured out how to use the internal play. That I don't know yet. Someday I'll figure it out or I'll get help doing it, but that's okay. Oh, somebody did say hi earlier, but there's no comment on this one, so I can't say hi back to who it was. Um, I just wanted to make another little broadcast and hope and pray that everybody out there is doing the right thing, using your God given brain and thinking, opening your eyes and see what's going on, not only in this country, but in the whole world. As I stated yesterday, authoritarianism is an evil thing. It's not good for anybody except for the authoritarian who promotes himself, steals the people's money, and doesn't give a damn about people in general at all. Look at Putin. Look what he's doing to Ukraine, what he did to Crimea, and now you see some of the Republicans backstepping their praise of Putin and their false orange god, Trump. Trump owes Putin billions of dollars. Again, that's a stated and documented fact. He owes Deutsche Bank billions of dollars. And to this day, Trump is stealing money from his worshippers. Again, simple fact, simple truth. So did Bannon. Bannon got caught, got busted, but Trump pardoned him, you know. And yet, people out there will play stupid and do moronic things because of their so called ideology. Ideology is not good, it goes against everything Scripture speaks of, you know. Oh, I'm just tired. Sorry about that. But I am tired. It's just weather. And I did wake up early. Like I said earlier, I scrubbed down, well, half the back porch where all that crap was from the cats. I had to throw away my canopy top, but it was already tore and no good anyway, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. Tomorrow, if it's nice, well, it's supposed to go up into like 70, 71 degrees. I will go for another bike ride. And as I have stated, yes, I did get an electric bike. Here's something to think about as well about, you know, going green. Remember, we the people who think and understand what's going on in the world to a certain degree. Tried this when Junior Bush was in power with the Republicans. And what did they do when they literally killed the Green Initiative years ago? Why? Because most of them are beholden to the fossil fuel industry. They don't give a damn about the world, the country, the land, the air, the water. All they cared about was the billions of dollars that they got. That's it. Now, again, you can look it up. Bush, George W. destroyed the Green Initiative when they tried to start making the green cars, the electric cars more efficient and everything. He destroyed that because his oil buddies told him to. Again, look it up. You look it up for yourself. And so did Ronald Reagan. You know, in the military industrial complex, this is kind of funny and strange at the same time, has been putting out papers for years saying we need to get off of fossil fuels. We need to get off of taking in foreign energy, you know, because it will lead to war, death, and famine, just like it is right now. All because of an evil authoritarian dictator who believes in fascism. As I said, everything Republicans have tried to blame Democrats for doing, they themselves have been caught doing. Again, simple truth, simple fact. And now look what Putin and the lies and disinformation and misinformation he's been putting out for years, not only about America, but about Ukraine and Turkey and other places, well, Crimea and all that, talking about Nazis being there. And the only Nazism that you're seeing play out is being done by Putin and all the other authoritarian leader dictators in the world, including Trump, including most of the Republican Conservative Party. Look what they're doing. I keep saying all you got to do is sit back, take 20 minutes, and look and see and hear what's going on. Really, that's all you need to do. Who in the first place put in I bring this up a lot as well. Who put into law the Patriot Act and everything that goes with it? George W. Bush, along with Republicans and conservatives in Congress. Fact. Part of it states that the government is allowed to spy on we the people, allowed to take our liberties and freedoms away from us under suspicion. If you look it up and read the whole thing, you'll understand what I'm saying. Now, some have come on. Well, they have stated on my Twitter account, well, the Patriot Act is no longer in effect. Well, yes, it is. Bits and pieces have been taken out, but the majority of the law of the Patriot Act that they put in place is still in effect. Again, simple truth, simple fact. Now we'll jump back even a few more years to when Reagan was in office. Reagan killed not only the green energy acts and stuff that Democrats and liberals and other people tried to put in place, he also killed what it was called the Fairness Doctrine Act, which took away Congress's ability to remove fake news. Look it up. And not, I don't even think it was a full 2 years after Reagan and conservative Republicans did that, fake Fox News come online and started spreading conspiracy theories, disinformation, misinformation, lies, ignorance, and bigotry. Again, simple truth, simple fact. You know, it is what it is. You know, you just have to open your eyes and see what's going on. And look at all the indictments of criminals that went to jail from the Reagan era presidencies. Over 86, I think. That's also documented. That's my telephone. Get more spam calls. I got so tired. Oh, sorry about that. I got so tired of it. It might be my dad, but I don't know. I put this on my answering machine, and usually it'll stop them for a while until I take it off.
The number you have dialed is on the do not call list. There is a $500 penalty for making unsolicited calls. Your number is now being monitored by the National Do Not Call Registry. Goodbye.
Yeah, I put that on my uh, answering machine. See, it rang and that come on and started talking. They immediately hang up. Uh, oh yeah, I did want to say I did finally get my Brian's video blog and podcast Facebook webpage up and running properly now. So you can look it up. And if you do look me up and send me a friend request on Facebook, I will accept it. That way you can go to my regular Facebook page and on, you know how if you know Facebook, you go on the side and you can see all this stuff. It has my links to my YouTube channel, my Twitter account, my Instagram account. You know, so but if you join my or subscribe to my YouTube channel, up in the right hand corner, well, it'd be at the bottom. You know what I mean. I wish this had a wide view setting like it used to. But you'll see where where it has a donate to my channel. I'm trying to get people to donate. I don't care if you donate 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, a dollar, you know, whatever. So I can start saving. It'll go straight into my PayPal account. So I can start saving, hopefully get enough to where I can, hopefully, I need a new laptop. This one's starting not to work correctly. And I've tried everything, but it will not upgrade to Windows 11. I don't know if that's the problem. It's just too old. And I kept trying, but it will not upgrade to Windows 11. So I'm still running off of Windows 10. And you know how Windows goes. After a few months, they'll discontinue or stop supporting Windows 10, and I won't be able to do much of anything. But I'm trying. Like I said, I'm trying. But if I can get people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hopefully, people will like what I'm saying and doing, and I can eventually get donations to save up enough to get a new laptop. This one's so old it doesn't even have the what do you call it, Bluetooth internal connection, so I can't connect it to anything. I did buy this little thing off of the Wish network where it'll connect like Bluetooth devices and stuff to my laptop, but I still can't connect my phone to my laptop, so I can't use that thing on that you have for Windows 10 where you can connect your phone to your laptop and do everything on your laptop that you do on your phone. So, but I can't do that yet. But I'm trying. The point is, I help everyone else, but I never get help back when in something that I need. You help someone and all they want is more, 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 more. Well, I'm getting to the point where I can't unless I can get these channels up and running properly where I can start monetizing it. That's what I'm trying to do. And I've spoken this many times on my live streams, even on my podcast, my Anchor podcast. That's one thing I do like. The one new thing that they did on Facebook, but there still isn't a button there. But when I do a podcast using Anchor, it'll supposedly go straight to my Facebook page, Brian's video blog and podcast. I'm going to try to make a podcast later. I use Anchor, but they will not allow me to monetize it because I'm too far down on the financial chain to have I guess, what they consider a proper bank account, even though my PayPal account is certified completely. It is completely certified. So are both of my YouTube channel or my YouTube channels certified, and both of my Facebook accounts are certified. The only thing is they will not give you the blue tag because I don't have enough subscribers, which is nonsense. Even if you do everything else, you send them the documentation to prove who you are, they will not give you a blue tag until you reach over. Well, I think YouTube is 10,000 subscribers before you're allowed to get a blue tag. Even though it'll say, if you look on my YouTube account, I am verified. And Facebook, I think Facebook, it's 100,000 or something like that before you can get the blue tag, unless you are rich and famous already, and then they automatically give you the blue tag. Even Instagram, my Instagram account is verified as an influencer. Sorry, I still have trouble sometimes talking with these darn. And I can't afford implants. Who can afford 37,000? It did drop down from $47,000 starting cost to $37,000 starter cost to get teeth. Teeth. You can still buy a house or a car for $37,000 or a nice Harley Davidson. I'd love to get a Harley Davidson fully dressed, except for the windshield. I don't really like windshields on motorcycles. I've drove them, and if you hit a certain speed, it kind of makes your front end vibrate a little. But I grew up with Harleys and motorcycles and stuff like that. Years ago, I had a T350 two-cycle two-cylinder, but I don't want to talk ill of my stepdad, but plain plain and simple, he made me sell it for cheaper than what I paid for it. I cut a lot of grass. I used to work in Sylvian Heights Cemetery. That was the first job I got when they made me leave high school. because of the accident I was in. I couldn't, so they made me leave. And I tried for years to get down here at this little plaza going down Connellsville Street where they used to have the GED place. 7 times I went, and every time they would shut that door in that room, I would literally break out into a sweat. My heart would start pounding. I used to take severe panic attacks. Sometimes I still do, but it took me 20, I'd say 25 odd years, give or take, to beat that stuff on my own without going to a psychiatrist, without taking prescription drugs that to this day that the doctors keep wanting me to take. I refuse to take them. But I couldn't afford to go to all that stuff. Like, oh, well, I won't go there either. I had to fight those demons on my own by myself. Again, with no help from anybody. Mom tried, but she understood. That to this day, I think that's why some relatives cannot understand why I loved my Aunt Kathy so much and why I miss my Aunt Kathy so much. She seemed to understand what I went through and what I was going through for years. And she would talk to me on Facebook all the time. That's why I never used to shut my account off. Was so she needed to talk to me, she could. She got very ill before she finally went to heaven, and you know, I miss my Aunt Kathy. She was the only one that would sit down and talk with me. Even when me and Mom would go visit her just to make sure she was okay and see if she needed help and stuff, we would sit and just talk. Except there for a while, Mom and Aunt Kathy tried to get me into the soap operas. Sorry about that. And I'm not a soap opera person. I never was. What was it? I think it was called Bold and the Beautiful. I think, and that or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I never. I'd say, Aunt Kathy, I'll be out on the front porch, even in the middle of winter. I'd go out and sit. I just I'm not a. And she understood. I had a lot of drama going on in my life. Period. I didn't need to watch a soap opera to go through drama. And once I woke up a little bit and understood some things about what happened to me, you know, I put a stop to it all. That's why excuse me, I say I will not lie about myself. I will not lie for anyone or for any reason. And I do say also that if I make a mistake and you can prove that I made a mistake or gave a little bit of misinformation or something, if you can prove it to me, I will literally apologize live on the air, and I will. I will not lie for nothing. Oh, excuse me. Uh, but yeah, oh, temperature's dropping. No, no, it finally hit 40. Maybe I should have waited till now to go for that bike ride. Boy, was it cold. I had to put a band-aid on my finger. It got so cold my fingers cracked. Well, you can still see some of the it. This damages my hands so bad they'll literally just chap and crack open and bleed. I've been using that Gold Bond for diabetics. It seems to help every once in a while when I remember to do it properly on a daily uh, regiment. But I try, I did have my blood sugar down to 132 today. That's what. Well, excuse me. That's why I want to get out and start riding again because I just don't always use the electric motor. I pedal as well. You know that way it saves your battery, and you're also getting the exercise benefits of riding a bike, pedaling. Riding a bike is one of the best exercises out there. It's good for your heart, your lungs, your cardiovascular system. It's good for your muscular system, and it seems to help drop the sugar. I was out. It probably took me 20 minutes altogether to get across town and back. I'm told that's 4 miles there and 4 miles back. So that was 8 miles. I don't know if it's that long though. I got to get one of those meters or something to figure out how far that really is from my house to Five Corners and back. Because I used to walk it, but coming up that big hill from the railroad tracks, coming back up to Buyers Market, whew, boy, it was just wow. That's a hill. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out where to get turn signals for it and the rear view mirrors. I'm trying. I've seen them on Wish, and they're priced pretty darn good, but I don't know if they would mount on my bike. That's why I keep hoping I'll find a bike store around here somewhere where I can ride my bike to and talk to the managers or workers or something about it. Because you just don't want to buy something and then not be able to use it. You know, I'm still trying to find a new speaker headlight. I don't want to get up, walk away. Next time I'll bring it out. If I remember, I'll show it to you. It's from Craig. It's a headlight that you can mount on just a regular bicycle. I used to mount it on my 20, I think it was a 26-inch BMX bike. You can mount it on your handlebars, and it has a headlight, a three-stage headlight. The first is just a regular headlight. The second one is a low beam, and then the third is a flashing emergency light. And then it had the Wi-Fi connect from the headlight speaker to your cell phone. So I used to go to YouTube on my cell phone and connect my cell phone to it was Wi-Fi, so you didn't have no wires or nothing. And I'd put my phone in my pocket and listen to music as I went riding. But the mount will not fit on any of the bars on my electric bike anywhere safely. And let me put it that way, I don't want to mount it on the handlebars because I don't want to screw up the speedometer and stuff because it's all electronic and I don't want to get. Well, there's a speaker in it, so more likely there's a magnet, and I don't want to. Sometimes if you put magnets too close to electrical things, you'll screw them up. I don't want to do that. But one way or the other, I'll figure out a way because I do like to listen to music when I'm riding. But before I do that, I need to get rear view mirrors and turn signals. And I've said this before. As I said that, it's not just for my safety; it's for everybody else's safety on the road because it is dangerous to take your hand off your handlebars as you're riding to use as turn signals. You know, you're better off having, turn signals, lights even if they're just on the back, you know. Excuse me. Well, nobody come on yet to chat or anything. Stevie must be working or sleeping or busy. Emmanuel must be having things to do, and that's okay. It was really cool the other day when Mr. Emmanuel come on and did a live stream with me. I finally figured out how to do it. Well, he showed me how to do it. Well, me, him, and Stevie, I think, figured it out how to do it. That was pretty cool, and I do wish uh, this Haps TV app would add where you can put your email for your PayPal and stuff to get so if somebody subscribed and wanted to donate to my channel even here, they could donate, to my pay through my PayPal. But since I still haven't figured out how to put it on my Instagram or my Facebook. So, but if you do decide to follow me on Facebook and you go to my Facebook page, there's two different accounts. One is just my personal account, and the other one is Brian's video blog and podcast. That page, that's my business page. I'm trying to start this as a business to monetize it to, like I said, basically lift myself up out of poverty and move forward. I'm not going to stop trying. I'm going to do the best that I can with what I have. I've already showed a few times of the equipment I was able to get from Wish Network. Um, it took me 6 months to a year to get it all. I'm thinking about. I've been seeing these microphones on there. This is the same thing as this. It has the boom arm, but the microphone is upside down and hangs, from top to bottom. I don't know if that would be better for broadcasting or not. I see a lot of broadcasters do it. Even the man, I think, if I remember correctly, Mr. Emmanuel had a mic like that. But, one day at a time, one step at a time. It took me a while to get my electric bike, and I got it through the grace and blessings of Holy Father in heaven. And I have spoken about this before as well. I keep seeing the angel numbers that they're called, like 1111 and 5555 and 777, so on and so forth. Every once in a while, I'll be out riding and I see them. So I do believe in my heart, I do believe something great and wonderful is coming. And I do believe I will be able to own my home, own my mom, buy mom and dad's house, and repair them both, fix them up like they should be, like mom wanted, you know. But I'm never going to give up, no matter what happens in the future. I'm going to keep doing this if I'm able to. I just need one of these companies like Spotify or something to pick me up like they did Joe Rogan, who is a piece of, and the only reason they picked him up is because he's controversial and he was already a multi-millionaire before he started his podcast. Well, I guess I talked enough. I'm gonna watch some news and see what's going on in the world, and maybe later I'll come on and make another podcast or live stream. I do want to make a podcast. I want to see if it goes to my Facebook page. You all have a great day, great evening. Take care of yourselves and each other. Much love, peace, and honor to you all. Please stay safe out there. Get vaccinated if you can. Get your boosters. You know, feed someone if you can. Lift someone up if you can. Spread as much love, honor, and peace as you can. Again, much love, peace, and honor to you all. Peace.